47 years old, and I have a huge story. This is not one that typical people go through. I died 4 times smoking fentanyl powder, not the pills, off of foil on the streets of Seattle. I was a drug dealer on a big level. I was a middleman, and I worked for 2 different cartels during COVID-19, the biggest scam ever. And look, I'm going to the Supreme Court of the United States of America to put behind bars the CIA agents specifically that broker deals to bring fentanyl across the border. And I've seen the railroad cars with my own eyes as a dealer, as a middleman. I've seen the product here. They will be going to federal prison, and the CIA will be definitely accountable in the future. What's happened here in the city, there's no way we can change anything until we get the fentanyl to stop coming across the border.
With the border crisis right now that we have going on, there's obviously hundreds and thousands of millions of people that are coming across the border. Do you think a lot of those people are bringing over fentanyl from the border?
No, absolutely not. I have seen it with my own eyes. It comes over in railroad cars. So the Homeland Security officers that are supposed to be searching these railroad cars, they come across, they allow them across, they turn their heads, and the CIA pays them or pressures them in some way like they do to allow them to bring across the border railroad cars full of heroin, methamphetamine, guns. Sex trafficking is abound. I mean, that whole underground world came alive to me, and I was involved with it for years. And I can't live a lie anymore. Mm-hmm. Right, and still be an upstanding citizen, and I am, and I don't do any drugs anymore since then, and I was face down in a pool of death. I was in bad shape, and I have compassion for everybody that uses fentanyl because they don't have a choice. They're addicted to fentanyl. And the JAMA, the Journal of American Medical Association's Journal of Medicine, that's accepted in the Supreme Court as law, it says that an addict will continue to use that drug until they have a spiritual experience profound enough to change their wicked ways. That's what they say. It happened to me, but it doesn't happen to everybody, and it takes sometimes it takes someone's whole life before they get that experience.
And why do you think, in your point of view, why do you think the CIA is not stopping fentanyl from coming across the border?
Well, that is a loaded question. See, I don't know motives, but I can tell you this, that the 1%, they have something to do with it. They fund the CIA, and the CIA, they go out and they pressure people. They pressure the Supreme Court justices, the ones that I have to go and plead my case to. I got better pressure. I'm going to wake up the middle class, just like in France. The bourgeoisie will be awakened here. The middle class will wake up. They will see the truth that COVID-19 was not the deadliest virus known to man. And fentanyl it fuels all of the violence and all of the horrible living conditions in the homeless shelters that are illegally funded by HUD. And I say illegally funded because HUD is a federal grant system, and it funds the Catholic Community Services Lehigh Project in particular. Hundreds of billions of dollars have been embezzled by the Catholic Church.
Yeah, and I've personally seen Catholic Community Services down at the border, and their blankets are down there.
Oh boy, see, it's all connected, and the Catholics and the cartels, they do their thing.
Really?
And it's very corrupt.